The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, welcome to the new channel. Here to help you see the new you. My name is Wanlu and this is the Puppet Stories. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to it's the Friday edition of the Puppet Stories because today is August 14. And we have a special guest once again, this time from Indonesia. As you all know, Indonesia is a country with a very, very rich puppetry culture and puppetry history. But before we call out our special guest, I'd like to talk with baby Brian here. Say hello.
Yo,
Louder.
hello,
Not to me, to Dan.
yo.
Very good. You know, ladies and gentlemen, ang Agosto po is very busy because
It's a buwan ng wikang panbansa.
tama, correct. August is buwan ng wikang pambansa.
Kaya nga po nanay, tutuloy natin yung pagdasya ng ang batang gustong maging puppet.
Tama. Very good, baby Brian. Buti pinaalala mo. Later po, tutuloy natin yung pagbasa ng Ang Batang Gustong Maging Puppet. And ang Agosto rin po ay buwan ng kasaysayan.
Talaga po? Bakit po?
Hindi ko alam exactly, but I'm guessing baka maraming nangyaring makasaysayan sa buwan ng Agosto. As a matter of fact, some people are saying na dapat ang Independence Day natin nasa August, hindi nasa June ba yun?
Ay, talaga po?
Oo, pero huwag na natin pakialaman yun. Let the experts handle that. Ladies and gentlemen, ang buwan ng Agosto rin po ay Breastfeeding Awareness Month. National Breastfeeding Awareness Month. Kaya dahil dyan, papaalalahanan namin kayo po, lalong-lalo na po yung mga magulang, that breastfeeding is very, very healthy for your children. Dahil pag ang bata po ay breastfed, ito po ay hindi madaling magkasakit.
Talaga to? Kaya tala ako, Tito Wanlu, hindi ako sakitin.
Bakit breastfed ka ba?
Opo.
Uy, very good, baby Brian. Alam niyo po, pag ang bata po ay breastfed, katulad pala nitong si baby Brian, breastfed pala siya, hindi po ito magiging sakitin. For example, hindi siya madalas magkaka-allergy.
Talaga to?
Oo, yun ang nabasa ko eh.
Talaga to? Paching.
Ano yan? Kala ko ba breastfed ka, dapat wala kang allergy.
Meron po akong allergy, isa lang.
Ano yun?
Allergic po ako sa tangit.
Pangit? Teka muna, wala namang pangit dito ah.
Paching.
Bakit catching ng ching?
Hindi ko nga po alam, kanina pa nung katadik kita nangangati ako eh.
Pag ang bata rin po ay breastfed, ito po ay hindi madaling maging obese.
Ano po yung obese?
Ang obesity kasi, Baby Brian, pag ang tao ay obese, ibig sabihin, mabigat siya para sa kaniyang height. In other words, he is overweight.
Katulad mo.
Hindi. Ako na naman nakita mo. Kanina sa allergy, ako na nga nakita mo. Ngayon, ako na naman nakita mo sa obesity. Ibig sabihin lang ng pag ang bata breastfed, hindi siya madaling maging obese.
Ikaw kasi Tito Wanlu, obese ka eh.
Hindi
Opo, ang laki ng tiyan mo.
Hindi naman kita sa camera.
Alam mo Tito Wanlu, nayasa na yung laki ng tiyan eh.
Paano?
Exercise.
Exercise? Tinuruan mo pa? Paano exercise?
Ganito to. Hawakan ko na yung paa ko.
Hawakan ko yung paa mo. Yan. Tapos?
Dadano ako. Ganito 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hirap.
Ayan, tinuruan mo pa ako mag-exercise. Ang mga bata rin po or babies na breastfed ay matatalino.
Talaga po?
Matalino ka ba?
Opo.
Really?
Opo.
Subukan kita ha. 1 plus 1.
2.
Wow, talino nga. 2 plus 2.
4.
4 plus 4.
8.
8 plus 8.
16.
16 plus 16.
32.
What's your name?
64. Teka, hindi na yung tanong eh.
Sabi ko na memorize mo lang eh. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, dahil nga po August is National Breastfeeding Month, Breastfeeding Awareness Month, tandaan niyo pong palagi, breastfeeding is best for babies.
Hindi nali.
Ano?
Breastfeeding is best for daddies.
Ano ibig mo sabihin?
Kasi po, Tito Wanlu, pag ang baby breastfed, hindi na gagastos yung mga daddy pagbili ng formula milk. Nakakatipid sila.
Oo nga no.
Tapos hindi sakitin yung baby, hindi palagi sa hospital. Nakakatipid.
O sige na nga.
Nakakatipid si daddy.
Anyway, breastfeeding is still best for babies. And in a way, tama ka rin. Breastfeeding is also best for parents dahil pag ang bata ay breastfed, hindi magiging sakitin. Ibig sabihin, less gastos on our part. Okay? So, wag niyo pong kalimutan, August is National Breastfeeding Awareness Month. Thank you, Thank you, Baby Brian. Bababa muna kita.
Bye-bye.
Saan ka pupunta?
Titipid po.
Oh, sige. Careful. All right, it's guest time on the Puppet Stories. I'd like to introduce a very, very good friend of mine, a fantastic ventriloquist from Indonesia. Please welcome Budi HaHa. Budi.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello, Budi.
Yes.
How are you?
Fine.
Can
Thank
see you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's.
Thank you very much for letting me to your program, Wanlu.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you, and the ventriloquist community of the Philippines is actually also excited to see you and your act and learn about your background in ventriloquism. Unfortunately, I can't see you. Fix your camera or something. I don't know what happened.
Oh, really?
You're blacked out.
Oh, yeah. I think this in here is still good. I'm not
your
sure why.
part is all right. Okay, let me double check with my director. Direct, can you please check if there you go. Okay, now I can see you. Okay, thank you. Earlier it was all black. I thought it was power failure in Indonesia. Anyway, Budi, first things first.
Yeah, because our network is not too good in Indonesia.
Oh yeah, I remember we had an Indonesian guest a few weeks ago. A Wayang Wong artist, and also internet connection was a problem. Anyway, Budi, first things first.
Yes.
How's the weather in Indonesia?
Now start raining. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure why, but it's almost 2 days. The last 2 days is raining.
Same in Manila. It's a bit rainy in Manila already. Okay. My first official question to you, my friend Budi, is before we talk about puppetry, please tell everyone who you are and what you do, aside from puppetry, that is. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Budi. My stage name is Budi HaHa, and I'm not a full-timer puppeteer or ventriloquism because I run a family business here in Indonesia, and that is my hobby. And also, I do mostly my ventriloquism and puppetry for church and school, and then sometimes went to uh, national TV station also, and then doing also a company event and so on. That's what I do for now.
I see. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Do you do this full time? I mean, puppetry, or do you have
No,
no
no, I'm just a professional part timer for the
a
puppetry
pro
and
a professional
ventriloquism.
part timer? That's so cool. Professional part timer. Okay. All right. So, as a professional part timer, well, kidding aside, Budi, uh, I'm so interested about your stage name, Budi HaHa. Is
Yeah.
haha as in laughter?
Yes, correct. Because Budi is a very common name in Indonesia, and also my middle name and my last name is very common. So and we have a lot of artists with this name is Budi also. So they add another words after Budi. So there is a Budi Anduk, a Budi Doremi. So I'm is a Budi Haha because my middle name and my last name, surname, it has a ha and ha. So that's why I use the Budi Haha. And then
Ah, I
it,
see.
it is yeah, it is close to my personality in stage. So because I usually bring laughter, and then so it's more easy to remember for my audience.
Right, right. Because actually, it's the first thing that came into my mind when I saw your stage name, Budi Ha Ha. I thought it was really clever because it there's a familiar ring to it. Ha ha, of
Yeah,
course, is for laughter. All right,
yeah.
Budi, let's talk about puppetry in Indonesia. I told everyone that Indonesia has a very, very rich puppetry history, rich puppetry culture. You have Wayang Golek, you have Wayang Kulik, you have Wayang Kulit, you have Wayang Wong, and a whole lot
Correct.
more. Tell us about Indonesian puppetry arts.
Yes, wayang kulit is actually the ancient puppetry or puppet theater in Indonesia. The wayang kulit is like this. So usually we use the shadow. Usually the shadow
Hmm.
who we can see. This is from leather, and then there is a hole, so the light can go through and make a shadow for this wayang kulit. So the story is usually about Hindu. There's a goddess, and also human, and then a lot of uh, good uh, learning from the story. So it is about the good and the bad, and also the not so good and not so bad character. So usually the puppet master is we call it dalang. So only one
Yes.
person who play all the puppets. So about almost about 100 something character, they have to master it, and they use about 20 to 30 character in one show. Usually the show is running from the night until dawn, so it's
Wow.
a long show for us. Yeah, and this uh, from the wayang kulit, the shadow puppet, and then uh, in different region, so it is wayang golek. So this is a wayang golek. It is a rod
Yeah.
puppet actually. Yeah, that he used a rod to make it move, and then now in the modern day they use also some kind of mechanics, so it can be like this, not the head, also sometimes can throw up and sometimes make it
Wow.
smoke, and also and a lot of things they can do right now. Yeah, so this
Actually,
is pro. Yeah.
Budi, just to let you know, I've seen a wayang kulit show several times. I've seen a wayang golek show several times. It's always very, very amazing, and the puppetry. I mean, the puppets themselves are really, really very nicely made. In fact, the one you're holding is kind of intricate because it nods. I can see it nods
Yes,
like a ventriloquist figure. Wow.
yes, this one cannot. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but that is not common with the older generation wayang
yes,
golek, right?
yes, correct. Because this is the late Mr. Asep Sunandar, who from Bandung also, who make this progression in how to build the wayang golek. So that's why they can give some effect like smoking or throw, and a lot of things they do. Yeah.
All right, that looks very nice and very interesting. I don't know, Budi, if you remember my friend here. His name is
Yeah.
Nicolo.
Hi,
Nicolo. Hi,
Goody.
Nicolo.
Hi. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Is that a monkey?
No, this is actually a punakawan. Punakawan is like a clown for the royal family. So this is one. The name is Chepot. Yes, sure.
Chatbot?
Yeah, I think Chepot.
Chepot.
Chepot is one of
Yeah.
the characters in the
Yes.
wayang golek story. Budi, what about the story of wayang kulit and wayang golek? Are they basically the same story?
Yes, they actually have same stories, but from different province. Because wayang kulit is more from Central Java, East Java, and Bali, and the wayang golek is from West Java. So the character almost the same, but sometimes the name is different. So like this Chepot in Central Java, the name is his name is Bagong. So still the same character but different names, and also have sometimes have a little bit different characteristic also.
I see, I see. That's an interesting part of the wayang culture of Indonesia. So every region, it's a different name for a different character, and that's quite interesting. Now, Budi, thank you very much for showing us wayang kulit and wayang
Very well.
golek. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, actually, I don't have the wayang, but also we have a wayang. So wayang kulit and wayang golek is uh, the story is from India, right? Usually is from India, and also Indonesia also have. So like the Chepot is the Punaka one is actually origin from Indonesia, not in India. India don't have a story about the Punaka ones, and also we have another culture which is uh, which is in Indonesia also developed is wayang potehi. Wayang potehi is actually a hand puppet, but
Hmm.
use Chinese story. So it's
Right.
like a Si Jin Kui, and also the white snake. So that's kind of story told by wayang potehi. Yeah.
Wayang potehi. That's the first
Yeah.
time I've heard of it. So is it similar to the Chinese hand puppet?
Yes, correct, correct. Yeah, use this or use like that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. All
yeah,
right. Wayang potehi. I should research about that.
yeah.
Okay. Now, Budi, I know that you know your wayang culture very well, but you're also a ventriloquist.
Yes, correct. Because I learned first is puppetry, hands puppet with a moving mouth like Sesame Street, Muppet Show. That is what I learned first, and then moved to another direction, which is ventriloquism.
I see. Right. Ventriloquism. Now, Budi, what made you decide to try ventriloquism? We're both from Southeast Asia, and I'm not sure with Indonesia, but in the Philippines, ventriloquism is quite a big hit. Everybody loves ventriloquism. And I don't know in Indonesia, is Indonesia a widespread puppetry art?
Not to spread a lot, because yeah, actually the ventriloquism is start when the Dutch occupation in Indonesia is so the Dutch is coming to Indonesia and bring the ventriloquism to Indonesia, and then I think the first Indonesian who learned ventriloquism is this this man. Yeah, because
Wow.
I do a research about the ventriloquist in Indonesia, and I only found this Mr. Waldo Waldini, who claimed himself as a ventriloquist, and also he is a magician. This is around 1950, and then after Mr. Waldo Waldini, we know Mr. Mariun. Mariun is around 60 to 1970, and he also make this only book about ventriloquism in bahasa Indonesia. So this is a sulap suara ventriloquism. Sulap suara mean magic voice, but usually Indonesia in bahasa Indonesia ventriloquism is suara perut, mean belly talker. But after Mr. Mariun, we also have Mr. Gatot Sunyoto with his Tongki. It is popular in Indonesian television in about 1970s to 1980s, and then Miss Ria Enes with Susan, who sing kids kids song, and then after that we start the new generation, which is myself, and also Jerry Pico, and also Suhu Imin,
Right.
and Radit Pen, and several of us who, and also make the ventriloquist Indonesia community. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah, I see on your pages that you have the local Indonesia ventriloquist community. But Budi, before we talk about that group, I'd like to know. I'm sure a lot of people are also interested. You have a very rich puppetry culture in Indonesia. Why? I mean, what made you decide to stick to ventriloquism rather
yeah,
than try wayang golek or what? I mean, what's the factor that made you decide? Is it
yeah.
commercial or I don't know?
Okay, yeah, because to learning as a dalang to be big, yeah, it's skillful in doing wayang kulit or wayang golek is very difficult, and usually it is from from grandfather to father, father to son, who can do as a dalang. But in the modern day, we have also a school for learning about to be a dalang, a puppet master. So I don't go to that direction because it is to yeah, very difficult to do that. And then I go to the Western puppetry, which is a hand puppet with a moving mouth. So I learned that, and then but if we use the Western puppetry, we should have a team. So because we cannot do it by ourselves. So we has to have friends to do that. So it's if we can do if we do the puppetry, we only can do two, and I have tried three with my head as a puppet also. So only three characters in the same time because I only do it by myself. So then I changed to ventriloquism. So I not need to hide below the
Right.
curtain. Yeah, and then
Yes.
I can make a dialogue with my partner. So that's why I changed direction to the ventriloquism.
All right. Before we talk about your group, Budi, this came into my mind because I saw your puppet repertoire. You have puppets from the States. You bought puppets from American figure makers. Did did you consider having a Wayang Golek as a ventriloquist puppet?
Yes, I right now in my home, in my workshop, I try to make one of the wayang golek character to be my fan figure. So, but it is still in progress. So the sculpture is done, but the mechanical is not yet done.
I see. The reason why I ask is because I have this Wayang
Ah,
Golek here.
yes.
Yeah, this was
It is a
I
giant.
acquired this. Oh yeah, it's a giant. Yes, yes.
Yes,
And
giant
I acquired
character.
this from oh my, he will get upset. I forgot his name. The one who made this. Oh
Mis-
my, I hope I remember before the show ends. So this is a Wayangolic and the mouth moves. So
Oh yeah.
immediately I realized that this can be used in a ventriloquist act, and you confirm that it's possible, and you're actually doing it already. All right, good, good, good. So now let's talk about your puppetry, local puppetry group in Indonesia. We also have a puppetry group in the Philippines. We call it the International Ventriloquist Society Philippines. What about you? What do you call your group in Indonesia?
Yes, we call it Ventriloquist Indonesia community. In bahasa Indonesia is Komunitas Ventriloquist Indonesia. So it is five founders, which is myself and Jerry Pico, and also Suhu Imin, and Radit Fan, and Iwel Sastra. So five founder with three senior member, which is Mr. Gatot Sunyoto. He's still well, and then Mrs. Ria Enes, and also Mr. Agus DS. So the three is a senior member, and then we have about 100 member now.
Wow,
We are meeting in a WhatsApp group, so we discuss everything in WhatsApp group, and we also make a free course of ventriloquism technique. So some of the, yeah, we have maybe almost six classes that we have run until now. So there is still one classes which is still running right now also. So it is, we have about five. This is five founder is become a mentor. So they have
right.
to first class. First class is by Suhu Imin for basic, and then myself, and then Mr. Jerry Pico and Radit, the fourth class, and then Uda Iwel also doing the yeah, because Uda Iwel is start he is a comics stand-up comedian, and then try to become a ventriloquist, and we when we have him, we have a very good material for from the stand-up comedy, so we can use a joke and a joke structure actually from the stand-up comedy to use in ventriloquism act. So that is what we do, and then after they pass all the classes, they become our member.
I see. So I'm also friends with Jerry Pico. So
Yes,
he's also a very good friend. So he's one of the founders of your group as well.
yes, correct. Yeah, because
All
five
right.
of
He's
us
also
is yeah. Uh, quote unquote it's artist, ventriloquist artist in Indonesia right
Right,
now.
right. Yeah, I know, I
Yeah.
know. And uh, before when I was starting in ventriloquism, I was already your name is already part of the list that I know from as ventriloquists from Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
And Jerry Pico, I think he started a little bit later than you did, right?
Yes,
Or
correct.
or yeah, a little bit later than you did. Probably same time with me. All right. Now,
Yeah.
Budi, we have a few minutes before the break. Let us know about your participation in international ventriloquist conventions.
Okay. I went to in 2001. I went to US United States and then went joined the International Ventriloquist Festival in Las Vegas, which is now they're not running it again. No run it again. And then in the same years, in this almost the same time, I went also to the International Festival for Puppetry International Festival for Christian Puppetry and Ventriloquist.
Right.
This is
Mm-hmm.
run by One Way Street, which is now they changed the name. Miss Liz von Segen changed it to the Creative
Yes.
Ministry or something. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
in 2011, I went again to United States and go to the Van Haven, Van Haven convention. So it's yeah, 10 years. So maybe next year I have to go again because it's every 10
Right.
years.
So the one, Budi, the one in Las Vegas was organized by Valentine Vox, correct?
Correct. Yes. Correct.
And
Yeah.
the second one, the Christian ventriloquism and puppetry thing, is Liz Van Siegen. Did you actually
Yes.
meet her?
Yes. When I in 2001, I met Valentin Fox and also Dale von Siegen, the late Dale von Siegen,
Oh yes, yes, yes.
and Liz von Siegen also. Yeah.
You're so lucky to have met the Van Siegens because Liz particularly is one of my idols. I love the way she does ventriloquism. Her duck voice is awesome,
Yeah.
very entertaining,
Yeah.
and their skills are just fantastic. One of my
Yes.
inspiration, Liz Van Siegen. And you also went to the Vent Haven convention,
Yes, correct. In 2011.
2011. Were you the first Indonesian?
Yes, yeah, because yeah, I think only me who traveled to United States to learn ventriloquism. Yeah, because
Right.
yeah, because I actually graduate from my hair school of
Oh,
ventriloquism.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
Mayor. I forgot the name. What's his name?
Clinton the
Clinton.
trailer. Yeah,
Yeah,
before
Clinton
the
Detweiler.
Tom
Yes.
Cole right now, IVS is a Tom Cole when he bought it from the daughter of Mr. Clinton, the late Mr.
Clinton.
Clinton Detweiler. Yes.
Yes, that's true. That's very true. So when you were at the Vent Haven convention, who are the big names, the big people in ventriloquism that you remember meeting?
Oh, there's a Jeff Dunham, Terry Fetter,
Oh,
yeah, in 2011, and also Ron Lucas. Yeah, no, Ron Lucas I met in Vegas Festival,
in Las
but
Vegas. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and 2011 is it's celebrating the Mr. Jim Nelson. Jim Nelson,
The birthday
70th year. No, celebrating 70 years of Jim Nelson doing ventriloquism. I think, yeah, because it is a special
Oh,
event for yeah, the late Jim
yes.
Nelson. Yeah.
Right. I also tried to go there during not in 2011, maybe it was 2014 or 2015.
Mm.
It was the birthday of Jimmy Nelson. That's why I
Mm.
wanted so much to go to that convention. But before
Yeah.
we talk more about it, Budi, it's time for a break. When we go back, you will show us a little demo of your ventriloquism. Then we'll talk more about Vent Haven Convention. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. Please join us because Budi HaHa from Indonesia will show us a little sample of his ventriloquism. We'll be right back. All right. Welcome back to the Puppet Stories. This afternoon, we are with an Indonesian ventriloquist, my good friend Budi HaHa. Before we ask him to demonstrate his ventriloquial skills, we have a few people who'd like to say hello to Budi. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite all of you to please watch all the shows on the new channel. We have the Big Picture, HR Hotline, iBusiness, the Ford Project, Usapang Beauty is one of our new shows. U-Turn with Miss Carmine Ortega. The Home Buyer, TNC Marketplace. Yo Law is one of our new shows in on TNC. The Talk, After Shift, the Press Con, and the Town Hall, as well as One Day. One Day is a very, very special show. You don't want to miss that. Of course, the big picture is with our very good friend, Mr. Lloyd Luna. That's every day, Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. All right. Before we call back Budi, we have a few people who'd like to say hello. Miss Carmine Ortega is watching. Hello, Carmine. And May from Japan is watching. Konnichiwa, watching from Japan. Hi, May. Musta dyan sa Japan? Tinagal. Junard Zapata, I promised Junard that I'll say hello to him on this episode. So, Junard, hi, thank you for watching. Good buddy, Junard Zapata. Junard is a big fan of Nicolo, and Nicolo is a big fan of Junard. All right. Susan Tagle is watching. Good afternoon, Wanlu. Good afternoon, ma'am. Again, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Susan Tagle. Oh, there we go, Budi. Your friends are watching. Jerry Pico. He said something in Indonesian. I don't understand this, but I'll try to read it. Titip minta harga. Oh no, I don't. I don't even want to try. It's on the board. You might want to read it. So Jerry Pico, hi. Thank you for watching, my friend. Also, Shamsul Yusuf, Monta ventriloquist Indonesia. There you go. And Mercea Amalia, also from Indonesia, and they have some Indonesian comments here. I don't even want to try to read it because I don't want to. Well, to be honest with you, I don't know how to pronounce the word. So Jerry and everybody from Indonesia, thank you very much for watching. Let's call back Budi HaHa from Indonesia. Budi.
Wanlu, oh, why? miss kita talaga, Wanlu. Please say in English. Wanlu, why did you give me out to this, this ugly old man? Oh, King Sita. Speak English, please. You know, Wanlu, my dearest, this old ugly man never taken me to any of his shows, not even once, because he said I'm too sexy and uh, uh, unethical. English, please. And he said that I'm too old to insulanito. English, please. He doesn't know, Wanlu, that you are a Muay fighter, that you can kick, hit, and break his bone. Oh, aking bayani. Please, Wanlu, take me back home. $1,000, $2,000, even more. Just give him the money, or send me Colo instead. I long to hold your hands, hug you forever, and sing for you. Oh, King Waha. Oh, King Waha. Oh, King Waha. Hihintayin kita. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Budi. All right. I'm sure our Filipino audience is wondering what's happening. How is an Indonesian puppet talking in Tagalog or our local dialect? Well, ladies and gentlemen, what's the name of your puppet? I'm sorry.
Uh, uh, I don't have name.
You don't have a name. All right. For the information of everybody's watching, this particular puppet came from me, and I sold it to Budi few years ago. And I didn't know that when I sold it to you, I also I left the lingo with her. Now she still speaks Filipino. Wow, that's so
Yes.
amazing, Budi. Thank you. That's so amazing. All right. He's saying, mahal kita, mahal kita. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're mesmerized by that, well, so am I, because it's fantastic. The Indonesian puppet, there's an Indonesian ventriloquist with the puppet, with the Filipino talking puppet. So very, very, I was shocked. Thank you, Budi, for doing that.
Welcome.
And if you're wondering, ladies and gentlemen, why had that happened, again, this particular puppet came from me. I sold it to Budi a few years ago, but I didn't make it. The one who made it is a friend of ours, Budi, Steve Axtell
Yes.
from the USA. So how do you find puppets of Steve? Are
Yeah,
they
it's very nice and very easy to control it. Yeah, because it is from latex actually, and this is a light. Yeah, sure, but you're not using me. Yeah, okay, okay.
all right, Budi? Thank you. That was very entertaining, and I'm sure this episode will be all over the internet, and a lot of Filipino will be enjoying watching it. Thank you very much for doing that. Now, Budi, we have a few more minutes. let's talk
Okay.
more about the Indonesian puppetry. I'm sorry, Indonesian ventriloquist club. Because I don't know if you heard me, Jerry Pico's watching, and a few more of our friends from Indonesia they're watching. Let's talk about your group. Any projects? Any particular projects in mind?
Yeah, we try. Yeah, because this is in a COVID era, so we cannot do a lot of offline show, stage show. So we try to bring it to internet, and then yeah, we hope that we can went to TV again, and then make a yeah, because ventriloquism in Indonesia is not popular yet. So maybe not like in Philippines, which is Wanlu have a TV program, and also Oni also have a TV program. So we don't have it in Indonesia, and also mostly ventriloquism is from kids in Indonesia. So our community try to make it to the all ages. So even the adult can uh, watching and enjoy the ventriloquism for them
Right,
as
right.
a show. Yeah.
Yes, but
So
Budi,
that,
I saw on your page. I think if it's not on your page, maybe it's on Jerry Pico's page. I saw that you have a Zoom show, or is it a show or a
oh, yeah.
webinar?
Webinar tomorrow we have a webinar for Christian puppetry. So it is not a ventriloquism but a puppetry, because a lot of Christian also use puppetry for the sermon, especially for the kids. So we want to educate them to become a proficient puppeteer. Yeah, I mean.
Right, right.
So
Yes,
because
that's very
ventriloquism
interesting.
is more difficult, right? To learn. Yeah, need a more lot of time and lot of practice before we can master it.
That's right. That's true. So tomorrow you have the webinar. It's a puppetry webinar. I'm sure sooner or later you'll have a ventriloquist webinar.
I'm not. We're not sure because it's too difficult.
Yes,
Too
yes, I
difficult
understand.
to yeah, because we only have about 2 until 4 hours for the webinar, so
Oh,
it's
right.
impossible for us to teach ventriloquism. The theory
I
is
see. Yeah,
yeah, it's possible, but the outcome cannot be good because it is need a long time practice. So our class, which is a free, run about 2 until 3 months for class in ventriloquism class.
right, right. Okay, Budi, somebody wants to say hello to you. Hello, Budi. Narina kasi. Hey, it works, right? You can use it can be used in ventriloquism. Yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
yes. This puppet is good because the lower jaw is moving. A
Right,
lot
right.
of
Lower jaw is moving,
yeah,
and that's exactly why I realized even a
yes,
Hawaiian golek can be used in ventriloquism. My
yeah.
good friend Oni Carcamo also has one. It's from the
Mm,
same maker, Den Gala. Now I remember, Den Gala made this. He's a
mm.
he's an Indonesian what do you call it? The puppeteer?
Wayang golek,
No, 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 the
dalang,
puppeteer, the
dalang.
dalang. He's an
Yeah,
Indonesian dalang who
master.
does Hawaiian golek, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
yes, go ahead.
yeah, a lot of wayang golek, not the lower jaw who move, but the upper head who move. So
Oh,
it's not too good. But this is good that you have is very
right,
good.
right, right. Yeah, yeah. The first time I saw this few years ago, I realized it can be used in ventriloquism, and it's always
Yeah.
part. This one is particularly one of the favorite puppets in my exhibit when I do ASEAN puppetry exhibits.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting puppet, along with, of course, the traditional wayang kulit, and the traditional wayang golek puppets. All right,
Mhm.
Budi, we'll take a break first. When we go back,
Okay.
you will tell the world your puppet story. All right, when we go
Okay.
back. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break first. Pagbabalik po namin, when we go back, huwag niyo pong kalimutan, tutuloy natin yung pagbabasa ng Ang Batang Gustong Maging Puppet in celebration of Buwan ng Pambansang Wika o Wikang Pambansa. Alright, when we go back with Budi HaHa from Indonesia. Don't go away. All right, welcome back to the Puppet Stories, and we are still with my very good friend from Indonesia, Budi HaHa. Nicola, what can you say about Budi?
I like Budi because he's so funny and he knows how to speak Tagalog.
No, Budi doesn't know how to speak Tagalog. It's the puppet who knows how to speak Tagalog.
Nye.
I'm just kidding, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's welcome back from Indonesia, Budi HaHa. Budi,
Okay.
Budi, we have a few more people who'd like to say hello to you. Shamsul Yusuf says, Mr. Wanlu, this amazing event. Wow, thank you. And Lorenzo Suteja from Indonesia. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Kayono Budi. Hi, Mr. Wanlu from Bekasi. Hello, all my friends from Indonesia. Thank you very much for watching. Marcea Amalia, Laurentis Sodeja. We are invited. We are inviting you to come to Indonesia. All right, I will. God willing, I will go to Indonesia. As a matter of fact, I'm sure Budi remembers in one of your conventions, local conventions, I wanted to go before the pandemic, but unfortunately, Budi said, let's try a bigger event next time, and you go, and then the pandemic happened. Too bad. Okay, Budi, everybody's watching, everybody's waiting, everybody's listening. Please tell the word, your puppet story.
Okay. Indonesian have a long tradition of puppetry, such as wayang kulit, wayang or shadow puppet, and wayang golek, rod puppet, wayang potehi, hand puppets, and many more. We also learn modern and Western puppetry, such as a hand puppet with a moving mouth, marionette, and ventriloquism. Puppetry is a performing art that not easy to master. You have to learn from every source that you can find, such as from books in a library, and also you can buy books, videos. Now it's very easy to get it from YouTube, and also seeking mentors, because mentors usually know you better than and can give you feedback. And then you need practice, 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 and the last but not least, performing, performing, performing until perfect. So that's what we have to do to learning this beautiful art. And also, what I do is try to learn, because in Indonesia we only have one book of ventriloquism. So I have to go to United States, buy books, buy videos, buy uh, pattern also, to learn about ventriloquism, what is good, what is not good, and that's why we have to learn a lot, and also learn from a lot of mentors, which is if we went to international convention, we can meet a lot of famous uh, people in this art. Okay, maybe that's what I want to say.
All right. Thank you very much, Budi HaHa from Indonesia. Budi, I can see on your post, on your Facebook post, that ventriloquism is very much alive in Indonesia. You're very active. And recently, I made a puppet for one of your members,
Yes.
Fifi.
Oh, Vivi,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yes. Uh-huh.
Fifi, yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
so we made one for her, and now she's
yeah.
asking me to have one more made. And
Oh,
Jerry
yeah,
Pico's asking another friend to
yeah.
have a puppet made for her
Also, Ewell,
from the
Ewell,
Philippines.
if Ewell also buy from you, which is
Ah,
yeah, I have to pay you from from PayPal, because he have an
yes.
account in PayPal. Yeah,
Yes, now I remember. So, one through you and another
yeah,
one through Jerry.
yeah,
Thank you for sending business to us. Thank you very much, much appreciated. So, Budi, anything else you'd like to say to everyone who's watching before we end the show?
yeah. Yeah. We have a dream. I have a dream also, and our founders of ventriloquist in Indonesian ventriloquist community have a dream to make a book about ventriloquism in Indonesia. So it will consist about history of the late ventriloquist, and also the still well in Indonesia who is famous, and also will cover the technique about ventriloquism. So maybe with this book, and also what we do in this community, the ventriloquism can spread to the national wide, and then also can the TV producer also see what is going on in the grassroots, so it's maybe can become a good entertainment in the TV industry, also in the stage. That's it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Budi Hai. It's such an honor for us to have you in the show. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Please say hello to all our Indonesian friends, not only in the field of ventriloquism, but in the field of wayang golek, wayang kulit, wayang wong, and all the wayang puppetry arts all over Indonesia. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you
And
very much,
terima
Wanlu.
kasih. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih kembali. Bye.
All right. Thank you very much, Budi HaHa from Indonesia. Before we read the book, we have a few more people who'd like to say hello to Budi. Uh, Laurentius Sosedja, Jerry Pico is asking for me. Marife Pado is watching. Consolacion Lunaria is watching. My ate. Mea. Hi, Mr. Budi HaHa. Laurencio Suteja, I love your custom puppet. How much is it? All right. We'll talk about it privately. In the meantime, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. But before,
Teka, Tito Hanlo,
ano yun?
nakalimutan mo na?
Ano na naman?
Naku po, nakakalimutin ka na talaga, Tito Hanlo. Nagsisenior nonin ka na naman.
Bakit nga?
Ida, doon ng wikang tandansya.
Uy, oo nga. Buwan po ng wikang pambansa. Tutuloy natin yung pagbasa ng aking pong libro. This is, let me just show you, Ang Batang Gustong Maging Papet. Ito po ay sinulat ko along with 3 children, Harriet, Daryl, Hannah, and Mikey. So ituloy natin yung pagbasa. Siguro ho, we started reading the book about 4 episodes again. Four episodes ago. At pang fifth na po ito, fifth episode. At malapit nang matapos yung libro. Kaya kung sinusubaybayan niyo po, ay nako, ito na. Recap lang po, recap. Si Junard Zapata, I hope you're still watching. Recap muna tayo ha. In the past episodes of the Puppet Stories, nung binasa po natin ito, si Nicolo po ay binigyan ng takdang aralin ni Teacher Lolit.
Toto, sabi ni Teacher Lolit, Nicolo, pagpasok niyo sa Lunes, sasabihin niyo sa klase kung ano ang gusto niyong maging.
Uy, tama, ang galing ha.
Naalala ko eh.
Naalala mo, very good. Tapos nung pauwi na siya galing paaralan, nakakita siya ng ventriloquist.
Sinang Elias at ang tatit ng si Kiko.
Bang, galing ha.
Oto, nakikinig ako eh.
Oh, good. Tapos natuwang-tuwa siya kay Kiko at saka kay Mang Elias. Pero mas natuwa siya kay Kiko. Kaya pag uwi niya po sa bahay, tinanong siya ng nanay niya kasi nag-report siya. Sabi ng nanay niya, ano ba gusto mo maging? Ang sagot ni Nicolo,
Gusto ko tong naging tatit. Tapos sabi ng nanay niya, natulog ka na nga, nakatagod lang yan.
oo nga, so tuloy natin ha. Ito po, we'll read about 3 more pages and probably by next episode tapos na po ito. Pagkatapos kumain ay hinugasan na ni Nicolo ang kanilang pinagkainan. Maya-maya pa ay naghanda na siya sa pagtulog. Habang siya ay nakahiga sa kanilang papag, ay napangiti niyang naalala si Mang Elias at ang puppet na si Kiko. Ayan, Nicolo.
Ayun, si Nicolo, nagde-daydream. Hindi, gadin na yan eh. Na, yun no, niisip na si Kiko tsaka si Nang Elias.
Oo, pinapangarap niya. Ganon kasi siya natuwa siya masyado kay Kiko eh. Tuloy natin ha.
Sige to.
Bago siya matulog ay taimtim siyang nanalangin na sana paglaki niya ay maging puppet siyang tulad ni Kiko. Yun, nanalangin pala si Nicolo.
Ayun. Bakit ganyan siya nalalangin?
Ganyan talagang manalangin, Nicolo. Nakatira pa. Ayan,
Ay, oo nga, ang galing. Ganyan talaga ng panalangin.
ganyan ang tamang panalangin. Nicolo, ayan. So ayan po si Nicolo, nanalangin siya. Sabi niya, sana maging puppet siya. Okay, tuloy natin, Nicolo.
Sige to.
Kinabukasan, paggising ni Nicolo, laking gulat niya nang mamalayan niyang nakaupo siya sa hita ni Mang Elias. Maraming nagtatawanan. Nicolo, sabi ni Mang Elias, ano ang gusto mong maging? Sagot naman ni Nicolo ng malakas, puppet po. Gusto ko pong maging puppet. Nagtawanan ng mga tao at maging si Mang Elias. Sabi ni Mang Elias, ngayon lang ako nakakita ng puppet na gustong maging puppet. Napatingin si Nicolo sa kanyang sarili. Laking gulat niya na isa na siyang puppet. Yun, puppet na si Nicolo. Tuloy kaya natin para bukas. Sige, hindi mo, tama na. Next episode na po natin tutuloy para medyo mahaba-haba pa yung babasahin natin next episode. Basta ang nangyari po, puppet na si Nicolo.
Oto, tatit na siya, naging tatit na. Ang galing.
Okay, yan po ang batang gustong maging puppet. Sinulat po namin yan 5 years ago. At ginuhit naman po ni Art Peña. If you need us for your parties, we have a virtual kiddie party show. We have the circus theme, which you can see on your screen. We also have the dinosaur puppet show and the animal safari puppet show. These are virtual kiddie party shows via Zoom. Pwede pong birthday or whatever event you might have. It's exclusive to your family and your online guest. Okay. Okay. We have a few more people who'd like to say hello. Yuka Shibasaki watching from Japan. Budi HaHa, thank you for watching. Oh, thank you very much, Budi. Yuki Shibasaki is watching from Japan. Thank you for watching. Arigato.
Arigato. Ano yung arigato?
Thank you.
Ayun.
All right, that's all the time we have for all of you this afternoon. Next week po, our guest will be Dikla Katz from Israel. Ang galing na puppeteer nito, Nicola.
Oto, from Israel.
From Israel, Dikla Katz from Israel will be joining us on Tuesday episode ng Puppet Stories. Sige po. So do watch out for that. Magde-demonstrate sila ng Israeli puppetry art. It is going to be very, very interesting. In the meantime, anong sinasabi natin palagi?
Huwag nitong kakalimutan. Mga data. Pagkagising, nanalangin. Bago natulog, nanalangin. Bago kumain, nanalangin. Lahat ng bagay na gagawin natin, itagtagadilin natin sa Diyos.
All right, that's all the time we have for all of you tonight. Thank you very much for joining. Salamat po sa lahat ng nanood at nag-post ng comments sila. In the meantime, may the Lord keep us all safe. Bye!